Hello?
Brandon Smith and his outreach team from the nonprofit Alpha Project are scouring the San Diego riverbanks in Mission Valley for people in need.
Hello, anybody home?
They come across tents and makeshift dwellings tucked behind thick vegetation along the slow trickling stream. Trash and soiled clothes outline the public land they've claimed as their own.
We're from Alpha Project.
They're wary of visitors. Some are alcoholics or mentally ill. Others prefer the solitary lifestyle. A few see the river as a place to live while they recover after losing a job.
How you doing, sir?
All right, how you doing?
Oh, good. We just came by to see if you guys need any food, snacks, or assistance.
Smith estimates 500 people live along the 52-mile river, which after 4 years of drought appears in some sections as more of a long, stagnant puddle. But history shows when heavy rains fall, it can quickly transform into an overflowing, raging torrent, washing away everything in its path.
We always stress that river rescues are the most dangerous. We're very used to dealing with ocean currents and we're very comfortable in the ocean, but when you're in a river, it's just moving all the time, same direction, there's no let up.
Lieutenant John Sandmeyer is leader of the San Diego Fire Department's river rescue team. He recently told county leaders about his concerns. He says his team is working diligently to train other emergency crews for flood rescues.
We do feel that if we get a few days in a row of rain and then repeated week to week this winter, it's going to really stress this system and our network of responders.
Along the river, Smith is warning homeless people of their potential risk from El Niño.
How you doing, sir? My name is Brandon. The El Niño season's coming up, so there's going to be a lot of bad rain shower and stuff like that, so we want to make sure everybody's notified in the riverbed so that we don't have any casualties over the falls.
He offers housing referrals, but options are slim. He says the encampments are evidence of San Diego's limited shelter space. A recent count found 8,700 homeless people in San Diego County. About half were sleeping outdoors. 131 were children under the age of 18.
If the inn is full, then we do turn people away, and we try to get to them as quickly as we can, and we also assess their vulnerability out there.
Jim Vargas is president and CEO of Father Joe's Villages in downtown San Diego. The nonprofit shelters 1,500 people each night, including 350 beds that replaced the city's 2 winter tents. Vargas says many more people are on a waiting list. He's noticed the population boom.
We're seeing it in our lines, in those who come to us. We're seeing it in those who have to wait longer as a result.
Vargas says he's concerned about the El Niño forecast and those without shelter. He's working with other faith communities to secure more emergency beds.
Maybe they have parish halls and they can make them available when it really gets bad out there. So we're trying to all band together in order to add up those numbers.
Vargas opens his 2 dining halls during cold winter storms to accommodate 200 additional people.
This is our dining room, one of our dining rooms. In the evening, when there is bad weather, what we do is we convert it into an overnight shelter. We do that with our other dining room as well.
Still, he says hundreds, if not thousands, will likely have to endure the potentially treacherous conditions on the streets. Terrence Livingston has done it.
Heat, cold, weather, wet, rain, wind. It's very hard out here.
Livingston was homeless for 3 years after he and his wife became buried in medical bills from her cancer treatment. They're now residents at St. Vincent de Paul. Livingston worries about those who aren't so lucky.
You're going to be wet constantly. There's a lot of people that's going to be sick from either a cold, pneumonia, especially the elderly that's out here.
Thank you, sir.
Brandon Smith says his Alpha Project team plans to work around the clock this winter, as they do every year, to keep people safe.
We provide blankets, socks, plastic ponchos. We also give out bedding, like sheets, blankets, things of that nature, so that they can have some sort of covering to cover themselves. Also, we provide tarps.
Forecasters expect El Niño's wet weather to hit the San Diego region as early as next month. Susan Murphy, KPBS News.